Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the Chaotic Committee. So we'll go over just a bit of where I screwed up. So I think last episode I talked about wanting to put in an interplanetary launcher over here to launch water. So I got about building it, and I was going to build the rad bolt chamber and, try to use the radiation from space. Took out the solar panels that were here, and immediately my base ran out of power. I'm like, okay. Well, I am going to need a place to put in a nuclear reactor, research reactor, and the radiation update means that they put off a whole lot. So I'm going to tuck it over here in the corner. I am now vacuuming out this whole area. I shipped over some lead for some lead suits. So we need to go get uranium. So it's time to settle that base, and I built a couple of rockets to do just that. Those are loaded. What have you got? I've just been dumping stuff there on the ground. And I think the other rocket is this one. Yep, you've got gold amalgam, and I believe there's gold there. Alright, so I think we're good on that. Now we need food. So this rocket has all of my berry sludge and muckroot. So yeah, let's grab all of that. So this one will do 10 of fried mushroom. And this one will have berry sludge, muckroot, and nutrient bars. Perfect. Once they load up some food, we'll get them out of here. This is working. We have insulation over here. We have 900 kilograms of it, but I've slowly dropped the temperature down. So now this is set for 180, which seems to be working out quite well. We are occasionally feeding the tree, so I'm happy with that. Over here, poor Nicola finally got that block of obsidian cleaned out, and now I'm starting to work on the next bits. He just gets scalded. Yeah, it's awful for him. But we want to launch some rockets, and we want some food. I always hate it when it gets to be the end of the day and your dupes just like drop it on the ground, and then the next dupe goes to pick it up and drops it on the ground, and yeah, that took a while. Anyway, we've got food and none. And I just moved Ellie over here, so now you. I thought about going to the ice planet, but nah, we're going to the radioactive planet. The ice planet has uranium, so we want Stinky and Ellie. And Nisbet and Harold. I'm bringing 2 rockets because this one has the big gas container. So that means, I'll send one dupe back with one of the rockets, and then I'll have the big gas container for them to live off of. Not quite synchronized launching, but still, nice. Luckily, it's a short trip. They'll be there in a little over a cycle. I just got the rocket in orbit alert, and I just saved the game in case. Now, I believe I looked over here. Yeah, so there was a vent over here. God, that was a long time ago. That is the water geyser. So I think I want to land, amazingly enough, near the water geyser. Are both rockets over here, or have I just gotten the one? Oh, still waiting on the second one. How can that possibly be 0.7 of a cycle behind? Alright, let's wait for that one to get there. Alright, now I'm just curious. Was this Stinky? No. I guess does rocket piloting now go up? piloting 20. There it is. So piloting 20. And Stinky, piloting only 11. Okay, so Stinky is a little bit slower, even though he's got a lot of regular rocket skills. I forgot that they now made piloting like an actual skill they can get better at, and with Nisbet having done the entire space map, they're just better. So, okay, that at least answers why their timing's different. Now we just gotta wait for them to get there. And there we go. Now rockets are in orbit. What are we looking for? We have cool steam, water, salt water, and carbon dioxide. All right. So, I actually paused you for that because, yeah, it saves when you're at cycle 1148, take a while. In here we have Ellie and Stinky. Ellie, where are you on your schedule? Nope, schedule. You're just about to wake up. Perfect. And Harold. Alright, and what we've learned before is land them one at a time. We want left side. There. Okay, we got lots of water. There's the water geyser. Oh, Ellie might have also been piloting that one. And Ellie's down. We're gonna need some rocks. Wait. I have learned. We're good. I said that I would definitely learn at some point, and I have. Alright, let's prioritize this bit, guys. We're going to cook some stuff, and that is perfectly fine by me. Really, Harold? Oh, no, Harold's new. I forgot that Harold's a metronics engineer, but he's kind of new. Okay, first rocket we want down is this one. This is the permanent one, I believe. Okay, set you to all. And Nisbet has igneous rock. These guys have granite. They can build towards each other. And then I can use gold for a second rocket platform. Oh, you guys are trapped. There you go. And automatically set in. Perfect. Steel is in my other... I left steel in my other rocket. Yep, this is the one with the big gas tank. Perfect. Cancel. Even deconstruct that because I want more solar panels. You. Land here. I am kind of curious whether or not they've fixed all of the auto-assigning, whether or not they'll go into the correct rockets. Who has unreachable food? Alright, so now we got food, we got stuff. Nice. Yeah, and the dupes can go wherever they want. Let's get digging and see what we find. Alright, now I'm just really curious. So this one, I forgot I pulled one of the mess tables out. Put that back in. So I'm betting... Yeah, so that's Stinky, but Ellie's eating over here. So, yeah, I mean, they are kind of auto-assigning themselves. Good work, dupes. Really? Nobody over here has... Well, let's fix that. How did I not bring anybody with super-duper hard digging? Oh, you are just about out of skills. There we go. And I'd like to keep the Ox Flight, but it's really not necessary. I can make it on my other base easily enough. I just want to dig everything out of the way of the rocket exhaust. Over pressure, so it's not dormant. And we have printables. Sure. And I just... Whenever I see printables, I like to just kind of go around my bases and see what's going on, make sure I don't have, like, pools and puddles of various melted badness. But those bases look good. Let's just keep coming straight down. And fire pole. And I just noticed that there's another vent right here. So let's get over. See what this one is. Okay, so that was my fault. This was set to always, and so they dropped a worn suit and then dropped another suit. So someone needs to come bring another suit for Ellie. Or, no, Stinky. And as is becoming standard practice, sticking a set of blocks up here just to reduce a bit of the radiation exposure while they're digging out a new base. Yeah, my goal is to just keep heading straight down and see what we find. Well, we've got pips, we've got trees, we've got hexland fruit, we've got a saltwater ocean. So yeah, settling over here should not be very difficult. And we have a something. Cool steam vent? Yep, cool steam vent. Oh, that's just nice. We got the water vent and the cool steam vent next to each other. That should make taming that whole area. And just turn that all into water collection. So if that's going to be water source collection, then it looks like the base is going to end up kind of over here. So let's start digging that way. Well, I found a beehive and the uranium. Very cool. Seems like a pretty big base. I don't know how much further I have to go to get to the bottom. Thought that might have been the bottom, but that is abyssalite and obsidian, not neutronium. But I don't want to dig into the bee area. Oh good, another beehive. Alright, so we are good on making uranium as soon as I can get in there. start slowing off to the side. I'll probably core into this area and get to work on a base. I just figure if my dupes are gonna be running back and forth, I might as well put the ceiling in now. Out of the material they're digging up anyway. How's the solar looking here? Oh, we're at the end of the day, so I have no idea. And it looks like it is a dormant saltwater geyser over here. So I guess I haven't found the carbon dioxide geyser yet. And we're just coming straight across. A little bit of radiation buffering. It'll be time to core out the base. Well, that should give my dupes something to do for the next little bit. Start here, work our way down, block off a bit of the saltwater geyser. Then I'll have source of water, source of water, source of water, and a nice little base. I was worried about finding the water vents, but there is a lot of water on this base. It's going to be a long time before I'm going to have to rely on the water vents. I mean, I'll have to desalinate a bunch, but I have a feeling that a nuclear reactor is in my future, and using that to desalinate seems like a perfectly fine idea. Alright, I am just impressed. The dupes left these 2 tiles, so even though they came in here, they then were able to get back out. They did not trap themselves. Maybe they're getting smarter, maybe they know what they're supposed to do, or maybe I'm just lucky that that one is slightly harder and so they don't feel like digging it. But why are they running everything around here is priority 5. Yet their idea is to run all the way around the rest of this to build this section. They might not be the smartest dupes. Well, now they're working as a team. So good job, dupes. Actually working together in one direction. They should be able to get this done much faster. I almost forgot about my rocket needing a bit more solar power. What are these getting? They're at about half power. So solar over here should be okay to start with, but not great. Who's got stress? Nisbet. But we're making good progress. I'm just glad I remembered the solar before my dupes got stuck in a building they can't get out of because the suit docks are turned off. I'm going to prepare for getting one rocket out of here, so I do want to sweep all the material I stockpiled in there over here on the ground. And that way it'll also be much more convenient for the dupes if they dump it all here first. I just thought of another very important thing to get built. We're gonna need the exosuit forge, because once, you know, I've already dumped a couple of worn Atmos suits in here. But they've just about got everything cleaned out. I say that and there's like 40 tons of stuff right here. I think once they get it cleaned out, I'll send Nisbet to go pick up a load of food, berry sludge over from the berry sludge base, and the other 3 dupes can finish building the mini base over here. Looks like just about everything is swept up. Oh no, they still got the gold to go. Anyway, there's just a lot of stuff sitting there right now, which is great. I was just looking at the fuel range on this rocket. It's got 16 left. So I should have no problem getting over to the berry sludge, heading back to grab a load of fuel, and heading back. Yeah, we don't need anybody We still haven't cleaned up all of the igneous rock in here, but it's getting close. Nicola, sorry, I've been forgetting to let you get scalded. And over here, they've just about got all this swept up, which is amazing. And this is in a vacuum. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I have no idea what I'm going to do design-wise for the radiation coming off of that reactor yet. But that's going to be in a future episode. First, I need enriched uranium. And there's my scalding warning. Nicola, you do good work, and I'm sorry that your job is swimming in magma and just, yeah, digging the hottest of hot stuff. But he's only had to be picked up twice. Oh, the big cleanup is done. Let's have Nisbet go grab them a load of food. And the rest of you can keep on digging. Oh, now that Nisbet's going to grab some food, I think I'm going to mark the edge of the base with this cool steam vent. Yeah, so I can go ahead and blueprint out what I want to see. And wouldn't you know it, an oxygen system is suddenly blueprinted. That really is the main limit when you're trying to settle into a base, is source of power and oxygen, all in one little setup. So I'll have them focus a bit over here so we can get that going. And yeah, looks like we get the beginnings of a proper mini base. Oh, Nisbet is just about ready to pick up some food. I think we're going to call this a slightly shorter episode. And really, it's building another mini base. And as much as I like oxygen not included, and I like the updates they're doing, and I like the much bigger world that is spaced out, I do get kind of bored of like, oh, you're someplace new. Okay, let's build the oxygen system, the bedrooms, the food storage, the cooling. Like, there's no really good way of copying and pasting. Like, I've done this. I've done it there and there and there and there and there and there. So yeah, we'll call this one a little bit short. I'm gonna build a mini base in the background, and then once you guys are back, hopefully we will be getting ready to get down into some beehives. Hope you all just have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.